All right, so for example 2, it says Leslie purchased 1 2/5 pounds of ground beef. Ground beef costs $6.72 per pound. How much was Leslie's purchase? So it says write your number sentence you would use to solve. So here I'm going to use my UPSL. Okay. So before we write our number sentence, we're going to figure out what it is that we're talking about. So we're going to do our multiplication division triangle right here on the side. Okay, so now it says we know that she purchased this amount, the 1 2/5 pound of ground beef. Okay, and in total it was $6.72 per pound. So that means for every 1 pound it's going to cost $6.72. Okay, so if we look at this, right, our total, our groups, the amount of groups that she purchased was 1 2/5, and how much was each group, which was $6.72. So every time we have a combination of fractions and decimals, I suggest to look at your answer choices first to see how they want our answers. But in this case, since they didn't tell us, we're just going to change this as a decimal. So then I'm going to be working with the 1 2/5 times my 6.72, and let's actually move over to the next slide so that we can see what it should look like. So this is how it should look like. So let me write this right here. So right here on the side next to the bubble, because I know I don't have it right here, we're gonna change the 2/5 as a decimal. So here, remember my top dog, since I'm working with the 2/5, this goes in the house. The wimpy dog gets kicked out. So now I got 2 divided by 5. That's not possible, so I'm going to put 0. But remember, I need to add my decimal and add another 0 right here. I need to bring my decimal up, and now I can do the division. So then 5 can go into 20 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. I subtract, I get 0. I can add another 0 here and continue the division, right? So I bring down the 0. 5 can go into 0 times. 5 times 0 is 0. I subtract and I get 0. So 1 2/5 is actually 1.40, because that's what we figured out, times my 6.72. And actually, let me flop them. So then I'm going to have 6.72 times my 1.40. Okay, so now I'm going to have 2 times 0 is 0, 7 times 0 0, 0 times 6 is 0. I'm going to have my placeholder. Remember, I'm done with this one. My placeholder, 4 times 2 is 8. 7 times 4 is 28. 6 times 4 is 24, 25, 26, 26. And then remember, because I'm done with this 4, I need to cross it out. Now I have 2 zeros. And then I have 1 times 2 is 2, 7, 1 times 7, and then 1 times 6. So here I'm going to add. So this is 0, this is 8. This right here, this was a 2, so this is a 10. And then I have 14, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then I have to move, remember my decimal places 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 9.4080. Okay. So we figured this out to be our answer. So what I want you guys to do is to go back and give me my sentence using that answer right here. Okay.